All right, everybody, I just want to sit back, talk to you a little bit real quick. I know I haven't put out many videos. Me and Jerry, we have not put out many videos. I don't know if you know, he's in Detroit. I'm here in New York. And I did come down with, or test positive for COVID-19. So I want to talk to you about that a little bit. All right, so we're going to make a video about that. I'm going to talk about the timeline. We're going to do that. And I'm going to try to do it as quickly as possible because I don't think anybody really wants to sit there for 8 or 10 minutes and listen to me spew on about every symptom. But I do want to talk to you about it because there are things that are going on that people are putting out there that aren't maybe necessarily true, or they're scaring you, and maybe you have these symptoms and you're afraid to get tested because you're afraid of what you're hearing in the news. So I'm going to go through what I went through. Okay? Today's April 9th. I'm probably going to release this video on April 10th. These symptoms started on March 28th. If you see me glancing this way, it's because I have a notepad kind of with a timeline so that I have this laid out for, so that's what you see me looking at. All right. So these symptoms started for me on March 28th. It was a Saturday. I had woke up with a stuffed nose. March 29th was the same thing. Stuffed nose, sore throat. No big deal. Saturday, Sunday, even Monday, stuffed nose, sore throat, and clogged ear, which actually made me feel normal because the end of March, beginning of April, I always end up with a sinus infection. Change of weather, change of climate, I don't know what it is, but usually in there, I usually end up with a sinus infection. And that's what I thought this was. Tuesday, I woke up with a fever. That's when things was a little, all right. We were like, all right, this is not cool. You know, I'm sorry, not Tuesday, but I believe it was Wednesday, April 1st. April 1st, I woke up with a Wednesday. I woke up with a fever on Wednesday, April 1st. That's when things started to get a little dicey. We were like, all right, we got to check this out. Not only that, but that same day we found out that my father's business partner had passed away from COVID-19 complications. No, I did not get it from him. I know we have an idea where it came from, but it was not from him. My father, thank God, is good. My mother as well. But several people around me do have it. And we're all going through the same symptoms. So this is not just one person's story where I'm going to tell you that, I'm okay and I'm the one. No, God bless, yes. Thank God I did come out of this okay. But so did the several other people around me who have this come out of it just as well. So back to this timeline, April 1st, have the fever. April 2nd, which is I believe a Thursday, I now have a fever, chills, and body aches. And these chills and body aches are severe. When I tell you that they are the worst chills I've ever felt in my life, it's unexplainable and it was almost unbearable. These were chills that I had 4 blankets on, and I felt like I was in an Arctic breeze. It was just ridiculous. All right. This whole time my fever was at 101, a little less, maybe 100.8. I never ran what you would call a high-grade fever. I ran a normal, maybe 101 or less. It was never, the highest my fever ever got was 101.2. And it never exceeded that, thank God. So now on April 3rd, we went to the doctor. We needed to know. Got tested. Test results are positive. Obviously, we didn't find out test results were positive until, I believe, on Sunday. Oh, yeah, I believe on that Sunday we found out they were positive. But so April 3rd, we get tested. April 4th is the same thing: fever, chills, body aches, but with an addition of a headache now. Developed this headache, which was horrendous. This headache was in my eyes, right on top of my eyeballs. And when I tell you, if I look side to side, just moving my eyeballs, my eyes felt like they were ready to split open. It was the most painful thing that I was feeling beyond the body aches and the chills. This made me forget those. April 5th, I wake up, no chills, no body aches anymore. But this headache is now there. If on a scale of 1 to 10, this is pumping a good 9.5. I mean, pain is ridiculous and nothing is relieving it. April 6th, I still have this headache, still had a fever. The headache was somewhat less painful. It was maybe now into the 7s, 6s, like that. All right. April 7th, I still had a fever with no headache now. Headache was completely gone. So now as of April 7th, I had just a fever. I believe it was like a 101 again. Or less, maybe 100. I think it was 100, to be honest with you, on April 7th. I believe it was 100, was the highest I ever got. But I had no fever. I mean, no body aches, no chills, no headache. All those other symptoms had gone away. April 8th, which was my birthday, wake up, no fever, fever free. So now I am now body ache, chills, headaches, fever free. It's all gone. All right. So I want to say almost as it was just gone that fast. It just seems to have disappeared. I never had breathing issues, with the exception of if I took a deep breath, I coughed, but that happened because I had a tickle in my throat right about here, give a say. I want to say like right about here, maybe up in here. If I took a deep breath, I would get this tickle right here, making me want to cough. Never had any tightness in the lungs, never had any real tightness in the chest. Thank God for that. I know those are things that you want to be mindful of. So I just wanted to get this out there, talk to these people, let you know that, hey, listen, sorry we're not putting out videos. We want to keep our channel active. We want to keep you engaged with us. We're doing the best we can. I'm trying to get through this, so you got to bear with me a little bit. But I also want to put this out there because I don't want people to wake up and, oh my God, I have symptoms of COVID, and oh my God, I'm going to die. Relax. Take a breath and don't panic. You'll get through it. Do your breathing exercises. That is something that helped me. I don't know if it helped me with peace of mind or if it helped my lungs physically, but breathing exercises helped. That was something that I learned from a previous injury. I had bilateral PEs, pulmonary embolisms. So they teach you breathing exercises, deep breath, right? So you take in a breath through your nose. You want to fill up your lungs complete. You want to hold that breath for 8 to 10 seconds, and then you want to exhale slowly through your mouth, okay? You want to do that a couple of times every hour. I didn't do it every hour. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to say you're going to go, oh, I did it twice every hour. I did it. How often? I don't know. Every other hour, every 4 hours. But I did do it. And I don't know if it helped just with my peace of mind, my relaxation, or if it actually helped with the lungs. But either way, I never had developed any breathing issues with this disease. So I just want to put this out there. You can and will survive COVID-19 if you get it. If you don't get it, great. But don't go crazy if you have it. Don't panic. Okay? Be safe out there. Be careful. Be mindful. Wear your masks when you're in public places until they can find a vaccine for this. But don't stress out. Don't go around wearing gloves. Don't try to discontinue life. It's going to go on. Life is going to go on. And that's how it is. All right. I just wanted to put this out there, and I just wanted to talk to you guys and let you know that this is what goes on. Right? It happens. Things happen in life, and you get through them. Yeah, there's going to be some pitfalls along the way, and yes, some people may not make it through this, and I feel bad for them and their families. I truly do. I can't speak for why this disease is affecting certain people in certain ways, and again, I'm saying this as a person who has lost a family member for all intents and purposes to complications from this disease. But don't panic if you have it. You'll get through it. Okay? Again, God bless you. And have a good night. And hopefully you'll see more videos coming in the sooner in the coming future. All right? Thank you. Have a great night.